For those of you who know my channel, you'll know that this is always a good sign. When you get to see my ugly little face, it means that we have got something pretty spectacular to show you. I have struck gold at Detectival for the second year on the trot. Unbelievable. Welcome back to part 2 of Detectival, day 1. What a great first part of the day we had. Unfortunately, I think I've already mentioned it, my poor old van has suffered major mechanical problems on literally as we arrived. Literally as we pulled into Detectival, something went on it and the belt has snapped, the auxiliary belt, so I've got no power steering and therefore the battery isn't charging either. Just had recovery out. It's taken me all afternoon to arrange, so I haven't been out detecting since 12 o'clock. It's now 3 o'clock, so I've got 3 hours. My van's going to have to be recovered, potentially driven 450 miles on the back of a low loader all the way back to Scotland, and God help me how much that's going to cost. But I don't have any choice. Talk about bad luck. So we had good luck in the morning, followed by bad luck in the afternoon. The other boys have been out while I've been dealing with the mechanic and all the rest of it, who I have to say was faultless, the guy who came out, and also the Detectival, the 2 ladies on the front desk have been great help. Nothing has been too much trouble for them. So 3 hours, the other boys are away up on field 31, 32, where we got those hammers earlier. And well, I'm starting on field number 1, and then I'm going to jump into field 3, and then field 6 and 7, where there's been some Roman and Celtic stuff. So fingers crossed. Let's see if I can get some more good luck. I forgot to mention I'm on program 3, the Deep HC. Oh, and we know where the gold is. Follow the rainbow. Looking very picturesque. My hand is shaking from the nervousness of my goddamn van. Oh well. We've got a digger here. .76, and someone has dug a hole right next to it, so maybe they've left a bit of junk behind. And indeed someone has left what looks like a stainless steel nail or such like behind. But the rainbow is still looking good. On to the next. We've got a good diggable signal 10 minutes in. Solid 82, certainly sounds like it could be a coin. Fingers crossed. Quite a shallow target, maybe 3 inches or so down. We might have a bit of silver, folks. We just change hands. Right there. It is. I think we've got milled silver. We do. I think we've got a 6pence. I think we've got a 6pence. Claggy soil. It's gorgeous, George. George V. George V. By the grace of God. What year have we got? We have got a 6pence, 1928. Brilliant. Well, that's a pretty good start, isn't it? For part 2. In good condition. 50% silver, I think, if I remember rightly. So yeah, that is good. I'm happy with that. It's in good condition. A lovely coin. Brilliant. Hopefully more to come. Just a couple of minutes later, we've got another one. $91. Could be another coin, you know. Maybe even another silver. No pinpointer required because it's right there. It's just fallen out on the edge, and I think we've got a threepenny bit. think we have got a threepenny bit. A threepence. 1965. So it is Queen Elizabeth II. Pre-decimal. Elizabeth having just passed away just 2 days ago after 70 years on the throne. This one sounds very good. Not big numbers, but it's a pretty crisp sound, so let's find out. Well, I can't complain, it's my first ring pull, but damn, they always sound good, and I haven't had one for a while, and you forget how nice they sound. Sound just like a wee hammered coin, but hey, you got to be in it to win it. On to the next. Surprising, this is field number 1. This is where the majority of people started, and seem to be plenty of signals coming up. 15-20 minutes, certainly less than half an hour, and this is about signal number 7 or 8, diggable. Well, it's worth giving it a go. It's good one direction, not so good the other. 75, 77. I think I've done it again. Do you see what I see? Right there. I think it might be another hammered coin. It is. It is a beauty. That is another silver hammered coin. I don't believe it. Right, how am I going to do this without a harness? Oh, I'm not going to be able to. Right, now that, folks, is 100% a silver hammered coin. What if I put it on a bit of flint or a stone? Give me a second, I'll try and get something to put it on. Okay, I don't know if this will work or not, but let's give it a bash. That, folks, is what we call in Scotland a stoter. That is a stoter. I can't get this side off. Right, okay, I'm going to have to turn you off, I'm afraid, and do this with 2 hands. I knew I should have brought my harness. Bear with me. Well done for the XP DEUS II, Program 3, sensitive full tones, and it has delivered the goods yet again, because just literally a few feet from the edge of the field, look at that. Now that is a beautiful hammered coin. I'll be honest, I've got no idea who it is, but look at the other side. That is stunning. Full on portrait, straight face on, and it's a pretty worn round the edges. I really don't know who that is. Could it be an Edward? It's going to be English, so it's certainly not a coin that I've had before. But it is 100% hammered coin, and it's going to be 5, 6, 7, maybe even 800 years old, and that is a beauty. Well, I'm sure the Fines Liaison will tell me who it is, but I really don't know who that is. Really have no idea. It's pretty shiny actually, considering. I don't know, maybe that's the clay soil that's done that, but I would expect it to be quite dull, but it's not. Beautiful coin. I am a very happy man. When life gives you lemons, sometimes you get hammered coins. That kind of makes up for the situation with the van. Looks like we've got a flyover quite a lot of planes. They look like fairly old-fashioned planes though. They don't look like modern day fighters. They look more like single-seater type training aircraft. But there are quite a number of airfields around. I've just been joined by Marty. He's picked up 5 spendable coins in field number 12. 31, something like that.
34 and then 12.
34 and 12. So, inside the last hour now for today. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do a dig tomorrow because it's all depending on my car. So final moments ticking away. I've got an 8081. Now it doesn't sound quite as good as it did, so let's give it a go anyway. And we've got a bullet casing. I don't know if you can hear that roar, but we've got more aeroplanes. Ah, there they are again. Flying overhead. It's like the Battle of Britain round here. Right, let's see what else we can find. And yet another bullet casing. Well, yet another. I've only had 2, but another bullet casing. So clearly, probably because of the high bankings around here, the high bit of ground, probably shooting in that direction. And it's a 303, I think. I seem to be tuned into firearms, bullets, and bullet casings at the moment. This is the business end. Probably again from a 303. Okay, another digger somewhere. There. Pretty solid 74. Let's see what we get. Definitely not a bullet, I hope. Right, I swear to God, I didn't realise we call him Sneaky Pete for a reason. I'd got a signal, and Sneaky Pete is right behind me, like right behind me. We chat for a wee minute. He shows me, what did you show me?
A bit of bronze.
A bit of bronze that he'd found in field number 7, 11, 12, 6, something like that. Anyway, we're in field 6, and look what I just dug up just as he walked away. I shouted him back and he said, "Don't tell me you've got a Roman." And that, ladies and gents, that looks pretty much like gold.
It's a gold hammered.
And that is
Definitely
100% a gold coin. I think it might even be another quarter noble, which I got last year. But this one even possibly looks better. Come on, mud, get off. I'm running out of water. Hang on. Not got enough power left in my finger to do it. There's the hole. Right there. Not particularly deep. 4 or 5 inches. This mud is a nightmare. But I think we've got the gist of it. It is.
I think it is the same.
That's me practically out of water. I've got a wee bit left, but right, I'm going to turn it off for a sec and we'll get back to you once we've cleaned it up. Well, I think I'm a bit more subdued than I was last time, but I've got to say, fantastic, well done XP DEUS II. I've also got to say thank you to Regtons, who provided me with this metal detector to put through its paces. And look at that. I think that this is a gold quarter noble, and it's in even better condition than the one I got last year. Lightning strikes twice. We've got the letters round the edge. Edward de Gracia something. My eyesight isn't good enough to read it. Edward de Gracia Rex. That's ANG at the top. ANG for England. Edward de Gracia, King of England. Look at it. It is beautiful. It's a bit wobbly, but on the whole, it's pretty good. And the back has got all the letters as well. Gloriat, Extar, something in Latin, which I can't read, and a cross. And look at the detail on it. That is stunning. Look at it glistening in the sun, and with 28 minutes to go, saving the best till last. That is unbelievable. And wait until Marty sees this. That is unbelievable. After the day that I've had, I could cry. Fantastic. Looks like I'm getting a flyby from, is it a Spitfire? I think it is a Spitfire. Or it's a Hurricane, one or the other. How appropriate.